Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of February 16th through the 22nd. And during that time, we'll have a waning gibbous moon, and that's a really good time for self-reflection and rebirth. Good time to make positive changes and get rid of bad habits and negative thinking. We will then have the last quarter moon, which will move us into the waning crescent. And that's a really good time of surrender, rest, and healing as the brightness of that full moon kind of starts to die down. So make sure you're keeping those moon energies in mind as you move through your week. That's very helpful for me, and it might be for you as well. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Pisces, your overall message for this reading: don't let pride get in your way, which I just had that card pop out. I believe it was for Sagittarius. So if you have a Sagittarius in your life or in your chart somewhere, if you have some strong Sagittarius energy, you may want to watch that reading as well. Could be related to you. All right. So Pisces, February 16th through 22. Don't let pride get in your way. See what you guys have going on. All right. Pisces, your overall energy. All right. Whatever's going on with you is happening very, very quickly. So some sort of message coming in, some sort of, communication, or, some new thought for you. This is definitely in the action realm that messages come in, and it's going to require action either on your part or the part of other people around you. Your current situation is the Emperor. So, here's our card of leadership and authority and kind of just taking charge, and you've got this Knight of Swords here. So it could be that you are going to have to speak up on something, use your sense of authority and taking charge on some situation in your life. So, tarot is a template. It could be in any area of your life, but it looks like you're going to, due to some messaging coming in, you are going to have to kind of take a leadership role here. At the root of your situation is the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be, action. We've got a couple of knights here. So could be having to do with messaging, but also something having to do with finances, or just the material world around you. This could be something having to do with your housing situation, that sort of thing. But you're definitely going to have to take some control and make some sort of decisions. In your recent past is some indecision. So this could have led to this. We've got two swords here. This is, definitely not making a decision, kind of mulling things over. And it could just be that either you made a decision or a decision was made for you here with this Knight, that it's kind of been something on your mind and you've been thinking about, but all of a sudden this comes in, the decision's made. It's now time to take some leadership and control of the situation. What is on your mind this week? All right, not a bad thing to have on your mind. This is 10 of Pentacles. This is wealth, security. This is generational type wealth. This is, just really kind of having it together, with this leadership of the Emperor. And that's on your mind as this comes through for you this week. That, and this could be a decision that you're quickly going to have to make on, some investment, and I'm almost getting like where to put your money at work. That might be something. I know a lot of places, like once a year, your retirement account, you have to kind of make a decision there on how you invest the different monies that you have, and the options that you have. So it might be something there that maybe you've been a little indecisive about, but here comes this message: you need to deal with this and decide. And you're just kind of thinking about that. What do I really want to do long term? What's the safest thing? What's um the best sort of investment to make long term? What is just ahead of you this week is the Lovers card. So this could be that you're thinking about this long term with your partner, and maybe having these discussions, and your overall message was don't let pride get in your way. This may be a situation where maybe your partner's a little bit more educated on this than you are, and listen to them, take their advice. They may have some things to say that again, don't let your pride get in your way to feel like you know everything and what's going on, because you might have a partner that's like, hey, maybe you should do this thing. It's more lucrative. It's going to pay off better in the end. And if that's the case, and you kind of you can back up and do a little research on that. But even though you're going to take this leadership role, it looks like you're going to get some input. So that's never a bad thing. In your advice position is the Fool card. So this is a new journey for you, and this could be that you're, maybe you are just kind of starting out in your career, and so it is kind of a new journey, and you're going to have to take some time to learn, like, how am I building wealth over time? Take a look at savings, where to save your money, where to put things so that you're getting the best return, the best outcome. And it's just kind of a learning situation, and it's a new journey, and that's okay, because it's a good thing to learn. I'll let you know that, right? What's beyond your control this week? All right, Seven of Swords. So, this is, our card of cunning and craftiness, and it can also be the hidden agenda. And this could just be you. It's beyond your control, and maybe you're kind of in that planning, you're trying to kind of be cunning in your planning, and making sure, again, that every investment, every penny is going to a place where it is going to pay off as big as it can, right? Secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is the King of Pentacles. So I would hope this would be your secret desire, and this is just to really have a lot of knowledge and understanding about this, and about your material world. And in this case, it does appear to be about money, and it appears to be that you are thinking of your future, that what is going to serve you and your partner the best in the way of investing, and where to put money so that it's actually doing some good for you. So is that your secret desire, or are you trying to avoid being in that sort of charge area or control? But that's something that's coming up for you this week, and definitely something for you to mull over and think about. And it's not bad advice for anybody, really. In your outcome position, there might be a little bit of debate here. And, is this debate with your partner? Maybe, and that's fine. Prove things to each other. Hey, I'm right because here, look at this information. There may just be conflicting information and conflicting ways about how to go about that, how to best invest and make that money grow and work for you in the future. But again, don't let pride get in your way. If your partner knows something that you don't, take the time to learn from them. Take a breath and find out what information they have that maybe you don't. What is being hidden from you this week is the Five of Cups. So that's good. This is the card of kind of grief and sorrow and sadness, and that's hidden from you. And that's great. You're not going to need that while you're dealing with all this other things that you're dealing with. And this doesn't look, this isn't something that's quick decision stuff. It's stuff that you're learning, and stuff that it's going to take you time to learn. You're not going to learn it all this week. And the situation will certainly not resolve itself this week. This is going to be something ongoing, but looks like you're learning how to take this leadership role, and maybe learning how to be the King of Pentacles, make this kind of decisions, for the best, the best future for you and your partner. All right. Final message here for Pisces. Final message from the Soul Oracle deck for Pisces. All right. There we go. Choose friends wisely. Interesting, since I'm not even really seeing, it could be here. And I don't know. Maybe that's what this card is here. You could have, you do have to choose the people around you wisely. And it could be that, and if you're, if you're young, well, any age really, but you kind of have friends that are smart with money, and then you've got the ones that just kind of slack, and they just don't. It does seem like, when you're around people that are living in kind of a negative way, maybe they're just not getting it, And then you do have the, you've got those friends that are doing things in a positive way, things that you more want to emulate. And that to me is what this card is kind of saying, is that if you choose your friends that are being smart with their money, not the one that's the guy that's blowing his whole paycheck, or the girl, she's off to she's shopping and is not saving money. But when you're around people that are living examples of the way you want to live, they do make better friends long term, is what I'm saying. So choose your friends wisely in that way. And it's not just about, I mean, it is about people who can make you laugh and you enjoy spending time with, but in the long run, really, those friends that have, maybe a little bit more stability are better for you in attracting that sort of stability in your own life. Does that make sense? That was a little motherly. So my little motherly advice for Pisces this week. Anyway, so Pisces, I really appreciate your time with me here today. I hope there was something here that you can take away and use. Again, I don't see this as something that just happens and wraps up this week. This is kind of ongoing for you, and it could be ongoing for years. This is, if this is about just kind of where to build your wealth. And that's not something that you really ever stop thinking about. So it looks like something you're going to take some time to learn about, which is pretty awesome. So again, I hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use. If you're comfortable giving me feedback, of course, leave me a comment and let me know, what it is that you're going through out there. That helps me help you. Also, I do post weekly readings, so come back next week and we'll see if this energy is still hanging around, if it's still on your mind, or if it's something totally new that comes up for you. Also, if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. It'll first help you find me next week. And second, it's just I'm a new channel, and I would really just appreciate that kind of support from you if you like my reading style. So Pisces, thank you so much again. I appreciate your time here with me today, and we will see you next week. So bye-bye.